Alright, so I made one of these things for my buddy a couple days ago, and he seemed to think it was a pretty cool idea, so I'm going to show you guys how to make it here today. Start out with a blank piece of paper. You need to fold it into a square. The easiest way and the most accurate way to do it is I like to fold them like that. So now you've got like that solid piece down there that you could just, just cut it off, to get your square. Flip it. Alright, now you've got your little piece. Just kind of fold it back and forth a couple times to make it, go away. Gotta soften up that edge before it'll rip. I'm terrible at tearing paper in a straight line, so if I could do it, then you could do it. Perfect. Alright, so you have one crease going that way. You want to fold the paper. So you've got another crease going the opposite way. So just line it up nice and square. Boom. Now when you open it, it should be looking like that, right? You've got two X's, or you've got a big X. So you take two sides, you push them in together. So you touch these two, and then you make like a pyramid type thing. It's a little bit tricky at first. Get the hang of it though. I haven't done this in a while. So you want to close it, and then fold it to make it stay. Alright, so now you've got this triangle, and you could open it up and almost like you're doing one of those little, 1, 2, 3, 4 deals. Those are sick. So you get it, and now you take a flap like one of these and you fold it up into the center. I'll show you what I'm talking about as soon as I'm done. You just line it up nice and tight, and then boom, make the crease. So now you've got your little triangle thing, right? And now you've got like one of the corners flipped up. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Give me a second. You do that to all of the corners, all the corners. You flip it over, do the same thing to the other side. Right. So now you've got this box diamond thing with the solid one here in the middle, and you got the two flaps on each side. Okay, so now what you do is you take one of the flaps, fold it in to that line right there that separates the two flaps, fold it in, and then just make it nice and tight. So now you've got like that, right? So you just boom, fold it in like that. And you do that to all the corners. So on the opposite side, you do the same thing. So I'm gonna fold this little tab in that. So now you've got that. And you flip it over and you do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so now you have this little thing like this, right? You should still have two little pointy tab triangle deals up on top on each side, and then you have your two tabs that are folded in on each side as well. So check this out. This work is a little bit tricky. What you're gonna do is you folded it over, and now you have this little pocket right there. Let's get a pen. So you got that pocket. what you do is you're going to want to open the pocket, and then you take this tab and you fold this tab and you shove it inside that pocket and then crease it down real hard. Show you what I'm talking about. You got to be careful with how you stuff it in there, because sometimes it'll come out like it'll come apart, and you don't want that to happen. So right, I'm trying to show you what I'm doing here. So you go like that, and then you just kind of like boom, stuff it real good. Okay, so now you've got the tab stuffed into that pocket, and guess what the next step is, right? Now you have to go around and do that to all the little tabs here on top. So check this out. I'm gonna do this, just give me a second. Fold it down nice and tight. I'm by no means an origami expert, but I've been making this little thing since I was a little kid, and it's a lot of fun. It's surprising how many people don't know how to make it, actually. I thought it was like pretty common. Alright, so now you have all your tabs folded in, right? There's nothing else, it's just one piece on top. And then what you do is you flip it over, kind of fold it like that, right? So it was like that with all your tabs. Fold your tabs in just to get like a nice crease. Push it down, you know. So now you've got something like that. And if you notice on one of these pointy sides, excuse me, on one of these pointy sides, there's a hole. What you do is you blow into that hole, and it's gonna inflate. So check this out. Boom. You just made an inflatable box out of origami, doing origami out of paper. That's cool, right? It's just a little, you know, just a little box, you know? It's awesome. You could play catch with it. You could do whatever you want. It's a box. So, and then, I mean, if you want to, you know, you could straighten up the edges, and, you know, make it all nice and clean looking. But personally, I kind of like how you could see all the folds and everything. So yeah, that's it. Sick. That's all. Good luck.